Laughing often is one great way of keeping your brain healthy. If you can make yourself laugh even when there's nothing to laugh about, you're very good at utilizing your brain. Singer Im Chang-jung, who recently released his 12th official album, is one person who reaped the benefits of laughter. I kept making myself laugh, and then good things started happening, and I began laughing from my heart. Im Chang-jung says that he was able to overcome hardships in his life and continue to be successful well into his 40s thanks to the power of laughter. Whether your laughter is real or faked, if it can bring energy to life, why not try it? This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Thursday, April 10th was 200% by Akdong Musician, AKMU. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zea. Before Im Chang-jung started laughing whenever he met other people, they would always tell him to keep his chin up. After he started making himself laugh, people started ask instead, did something good happen? 너 요새 좋은 일 있냐? Everyone started treating him differently. I hope that Hot Beat can make you laugh or at least make you smile. Now, here is how you can join us. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also listen to our program in New York and the US through SBNUS.com and SBN Radio. Now, I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's Mission Impossible will take home an exclusive Polaroid photo of Zea and a CD from 4 Minute. And on part 2, we'll be back with More Than Words and Kevin's Music Diary. Let's kick off today's Hotbeat with 2 songs. Ooh Ooh by Eric Nam, featured by Hoya, and You Don't Love Me by Speaker. Mission Impossible! Today's winner will receive a Polaroid photo of Zea and a CD from 4 Minute. Here's your first hint. This is a sleep disorder that makes it difficult to fall asleep and keeps you groggy the next day. What is this caused by excitement, weakness, or fatigue? Number 1, California. Number 2, insomnia. Number 3, ammonia. If you know the answer, post it on a Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. While you're doing that, let's listen to one song, Arario by Tapdog. And now, the second hint on Mission Impossible. A good way to treat this is to not exercise before going to bed and to keep your feet warm. You should also keep your bedroom dark, and if you can't fall asleep, you should just get out of bed and do some simple tasks. What is this? Number 1, California. Number 2, insomnia. Number 3, ammonia. If you know the answer, post it on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. Now let's listen to one more music. 문을 여시오, Open the Door by Im Chang-jung, featured by Kim Chang-ryul. Here's your last Mission Impossible hint. This was also a title of a song by Pisang, the Asian version of a song by Craig David. Number 1, California. Number 2, insomnia. Number 3, ammonia. If you know the answer, post it on a Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. Now here's some more music for you. Insomnia by Huisong. Now here's a recap of today's Mission Impossible. Hit number 1, this is a sleep disorder that makes it hard for you to get a good night's sleep. Number 2, to treat this, you should not exercise before bed. Keep your feet warm, keep your bedroom dark, and do some simple tasks while you're waiting to get some sleepy. Number 3, this is a title of a song by Huisong. What is this? Number 1, California. Number 2, Insomnia. Number 3, Ammonia. If you know the answer, post it on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. Today's winner will be receiving Polaroid photo of Zell and a CD from 4 Minute. Okay, I'll be playing more music for you now. Here is 어디서 잤어? Where Did You Sleep? by Sunny, featured by Bulbagent and Swings, requested by Monze from Mexico. Funk Tonight by Groovement, featured by Coca. Now, I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG RADIO. Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set a total login, so if you haven't got it, you know what to do. Get it now! Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. If you are joining us through a PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the on-air button or download the Arirang Cast. You can't play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we are on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave us your comments. Now, let's listen to one more music. Actually, 2 music. Troublemaker by Troublemaker and 우리 사이, Our Relationship by M Black. That was Troublemaker by Troublemaker and 우리 사이, Our Relationship by M Black. I'm going to take a break to see what messages you've left me. First up, Cheng Teng from Singapore. DJ Kevin, how's your day? For me, it was really great and eye-opening. As I was in a new school for the first time, I got some of my classmates briefly, and more to go day by day. Song request, please. B1A4, Lonely. Thank you. Next, Paris from Malaysia. Kevin, I'm so sad today. I just got rejected for that job that I went for interview a few weeks ago. Got to start all over again to get another job. Job hunting is so tiring. Oh, I'm so sorry, Paris. But you can make it. Fighting! Kim Eun-young from Korea. You said that you're making your comeback soon. Please give us a small hint about your new album. Your fans are so curious. This is my request song, Kim Jong-kook's Stand Still. 사장님의 권한이겠죠. 네, 아직 저도 잘 모르겠습니다. I'm so sorry. It depends on our boss decision, but anyways, we'll try our best. 화이팅! Tatik Nurbeti from Indonesia. DJ Sweet Voice Kevin, my song request, Somebody by 15N, Park Jimin and Baekhyun. Thank you. Felicia from USA. Hi Kevin, I really enjoy listening to all your covers. They're so very super amazing. I was wondering if I could leave a request for a song for you to cover next. Okay. I'd really love to hear you sing 98 Degrees, My Everything. Oh, I love that song. I really love that song, and I think your voice would fit perfectly for it. If you could sing it sometime in the future, I would be really happy. Thank you for always being wonderful and putting a smile on my face with your goofiness. Furley from Philippines. Hello, handsome DJ Kevin and Hotbeat family. Can you please play Losing My Mind by Lee Seung-gi? Perla de la Torre from Peru. Hi, Oppa. Kevin. It's my first time going to the website of Hotbeat. I hope you will read my thoughts because I'm very excited to be listening to you live. It's very nice and makes me want to cry. I love you. Fighting. Thanks for sharing, guys. Here is some of your request songs. Somebody by 15N, requested by Tatik Nurbeti from Indonesia, and Lonely 없구나 by B1A4, requested by Marie Yani from Indonesia, and Cheng Teng from Singapore. It's time to wrap up part 1 of Hot Beat, but I'll be back in second half. Here is 2 songs for you. 발걸음, Steps by Taemin, requested by Benedict Balladed from Philippines, and 슬픔 속에 그댈 지워야만 해, Because I Love You by Wendy.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Hot Beat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was Tell Me Why by Two Heart, Woohyun and Key. Let me tell you again how you can tune into Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also listen to Hot Beat in New York, from New York in the US through sbnus.com or SBN Radio. And if you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO. Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. Love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now, we will listen to Mr. Chu by A-Pink and 늑대들은 몰라요. The Wolf is Stupid by Tint, featured by Chunji, before coming back with More Than Words and Kevin's Music Diary. Discover the meaning behind lyrics of More Than Words.
요즘 어때? How are you these days? 너무 힘들어. 그 애가 너무 보고 싶어서. Not so good, I miss him so much.
Up till recently, that's how I felt all the time. Since the day we broke up, all I could do was cry over him. It felt like he and I were the only people in the world. When I lost him, I locked my doors and lived in my own little world. I didn't meet anyone or eat anything. It was fine that I would cry while walking down the street, unable to drink even a sip of water. It was all right that I couldn't go to sleep unless the TV was on, or that every song on the radio felt like it was about us. If he could come back to me, I could bear all of that. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, I don't even know how many days it had been. I ran into him on the street. He was smiling and laughing with another girl, but I felt nothing. Up until recently, I had been dying to see him again because I couldn't forget him. I guess the sadness has faded. I can eat now, meet my friends now, and talk about my past and good memories gone by. When my friends ask, how are you these days? I can smile and answer them. I'm okay now. The song we heard on tonight's More Than Words was 살만해졌어, I'm Okay Now by Son Seung-yeon. This is a segment where we learn more about lyrics to K-pop songs and explain them for foreign listeners. I guess time really does heal up. It's hard for anyone to go through a breakup, but that pain slowly subsides. We all know this, and that's why songs about breakup are so easy to relate to, even after all this time. This song was performed by Son Seung-yeon, who won the competition Voice of Korea. This year, she was noted for her cover of the song Let It Go from the movie Frozen. In this song, she sings with a quiet, resigned voice, but about letting someone go and getting over them. It sounds like she's forcing down her emotions. The music video for I'm Okay Now was created by doing an actual survey on people about they realized that they truly over an ex. Watching others talk about how they overcome heartbreak make it easy to relate to the song. Now, I'll be back with music break. Here is 너의 목소리가 들려, I Can Hear Your Voice by 손승연. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. Let me introduce tonight's guest of honor. When we evaluate artists, we can evaluate them based on how they look on stage or their music. But we can also look to their nicknames or records. In Korea, this artist has been known as having honey vocal cords for his ability to move seamlessly between low and high notes. After Elvis Presley, he holds the record for having 5 singles reach #1 on the Billboard charts in the shortest amount of time. The American newspaper Washington Post praised him as being able to replace everyone from Jason Mraz to Michael Jackson in history. Today, we'd like to pay tribute to this great singer, Bruno Mars. Woo! On Kevin's Music Diary, I'll be introducing you to my favorite artist and singing their song for you live. Ta-da! Today, I'd like to introduce to you Bruno Mars. Now, singer-songwriter, the music producer Bruno Mars was born Peter Jean Hernandez when he was 2 years old. His father gave him the nickname Bruno for his resemblance to the wrestler Bruno Sammartino. And he later added the Mars to create his current stage name. His childhood was as unique as his name. It was filled with culture. His father was percussionist, and his mother was a dancer and singer. And his uncle was a stage guitarist. I guess with that kind of family, it was only a matter of time before Bruno Mars himself became a musician. He was only 4 years old when he first felt the exhilaration of being on stage. Now, he learned to imitate the Elvis Presley, Prince, and Michael Jackson with the help of his father's LP and the video collection, and was featured in a local paper as Little Elvis. Bruno Mars was born and raised in Waikiki, in Hawaii, yes. Aloha. But he always wanted to perform Hawaiian-born music outside of his hometown. As soon as he graduated from high school, he took off for Los Angeles, LA, home of Motown Records. Bruno landed a contract with his beloved Motown Records, but wasn't able to debut as a solo singer. Instead, he debuted first as a composer. Some of the songs he wrote include Florida's Right Round, You Had My Head Right, yeah, that was song, and Travis McCoy's Billionaire, and CeeLo Green's Forget You, yeah, as well as B.O.B.'s Nothing on You, baby, which became famous in Korea when it was covered by former 2PM member Jay Park. Okay, now, the song I'll sing for you live today is Bruno Mars's Treasure. Yes, now here's Bruno Mars' Treasure in my voice.
Baby squirrel, you are sexy.
Give me your attention, baby. I gotta tell you a little something about yourself. You're wonderful, full and so you're sexy lady. But you walk around here like you wanna be someone else. I know that you don't know it, but you're fine, so fine. So fine. Oh girl, I'm gonna show you when you're mine, oh mine. Treasure, that is what you are. Honey, you're my golden star. If you can make my wish come true, if you let me treasure you, if you let me treasure you. Pretty girl, you should be smiling. A girl like you should never look so blue. You're everything I see in my dreams. I wouldn't say that to you if it wasn't true. I know that you don't know it, but you're fine, so fine. So fine. Oh girl, I'm gonna show you when you're mine, oh mine. Treasure, that is what you are. Honey, you're my golden star. treasure. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. Yeah, you are my treasure. You are my treasure. You are my treasure. Yeah, you are treasure. That is what you are. Honey, you're my golden star. If you can make my wish come true, if you let me treasure you, if you let me treasure you.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 감사합니다. 감사합니다. That was me singing Treasure by Bruno Mars. Hope you guys loved it. Yes. No. Yes. No. I don't know. Yes, you did. After spending some time behind this curtain, writing the Billboard top songs and singing there in the chorus, Bruno Mars finally get his time in a spotlight in 2010 with his debut album, Doo-Wops and Hooligans. The album spanned a number of genres, including folk, reggae, hip-hop, and ballads, and including number one hit song, Just the Way You Are, Grenade, as well as other successes like Marry You, Runaway Baby, and The Lazy Song. Even when the American music market was down, he enjoyed big successes. In 2011, he became the artist that sold the most records both on CDs and digital form. He once said in an interview that ever since he was 9 years old, he thought about the themes and the words that women would not want to hear when listening to music and stayed away from them. Perhaps that's why he has so many female fans and his songs are so often used for proposals and weddings. The song I sang for you today, Treasure, is a song that, in that same vein. The song was from the Bruno Mars second official album, Unorthodox Jukebox, released in 2012 and was included alongside on the other great songs like Lock Out of Heaven and Young Girls. CM Blues Jeong also recommended this song, saying that he felt Bruno Mars was the most perfect vocalist out of there today. Bruno Mars also recently came to Korea to give a concert for his Korean fans. With just 2 albums, Bruno Mars was able to sell 11 million albums. At one point in his life, he had to give up his dream of being a solo singer, but he says that his years working in a studio became the foundation that allowed him to be a better singer-songwriter and helped him to shine brighter with a passion and experience when his turn came around. No matter how slow you go, if you don't give up, you will reach your goal. Bruno Mars is a great example of this truth, I guess. Now, we will wrap up Kevin's Music Diary here for tonight. We'll be back next week with another artist and a live performance. Now, I'll be playing more music for you. Love by Kevin and 믿어줄래, Nothing on You by Jay Park. And now it's time to hear your request songs on Here I Am. Today's request comes from Eri Nakazawa from Japan. Good evening, how are you? Korea, is it cold? Is it warm? It's a half-half. Yet. In Japan, cherry blossoms are in full bloom. So beautiful. My song request today is Block B's Very Good. I'm very, very good. What is the music that you want to listen to in spring? Please tell me. Okay, here is Eri's request song, Block B's Very Good. And for the spring song, maybe something like Buskers or K Will. Yes, you should try to look for it, the K Will song, or maybe Zia 5, 헤어지던 날, the day we broke up. It suits with the weather, I guess. And another recommendation for you, Eri, is that song from Speed, Look at Me Now. Speed, one of the member from Speed is a brother of Block B. So I don't know if you know it, maybe not, but that's a thing. And so this is the two song for you, Very Good by Block B, requested by Ari, and a song from me, Look at Me Now by Speed. Okay, that was a Very Good by Block B, requested by Eri from Japan, and Look at Me Now by Speed. Let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The answer was number 2, Insomnia. The winner will be announced after the show on Happy Message Board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Our winners will be receiving Polaroid photo of Zea and CD from 4 Minute. Now here's two songs for you. 2 Years Apart by Eddie Kim and 바람이 불러주는 노래, the song The Wind Sings by She's. And we'll be back after the song. Okay, it's time to close out Hot Beat for Thursday, April 10th. I'll be back tomorrow with Star BGM, and Mission Impossible will continue. Here's our last song, 내게 기대, Lean on Me by Standing Egg, featured by Park Se-young. See you guys. 안녕. 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 안녕.